Of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on.
I think it's because the power might have went out when the wire snapped. The students knew what was going on? But how could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just, they all seemed kind of excited about something.
Huh. Doesn't look like I'm going to get any more information about the students.
So that the students called the police? Yes. I was just so panicked.
Yes, well, anyone would have been my dear. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie, and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Right. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. I gotta dig a little deeper. Find the contradiction. I think it was the second to last statement. Yeah, this one right here. They gotta present Nick's testimony on.
Objection!
You say you didn't hear any noise. Is that correct?
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me.
That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear the noise as well?
Well, maybe the noise wasn't all that memorable.
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There was no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and was listening to music at the time. Headphones? You mean that? You mean that both of your ears were covered? The rain was beginning to let up. This seems as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder.
Sound of lightning makes lights and thunder makes sounds. Yeah, that's correct. Carry on.
So I put my headphones on to block it out. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a sec, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. there was lightning. Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice she said that there was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by bolts of lightning? A bolt of lightning! That's what I need to make the 1.21 gigawatts of power.
I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? And his brother. This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself was mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was accidental?
All right, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not.
I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there was no lightning strikes that day at that location. What more? We have evidence that the electrical cables definitely linked to this case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
Who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
It was a blackout.
All the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
So are you saying that the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable.
And that's why I said earlier.
The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching this severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They are planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump could cause them to break.
Student's testimony adds to the court record.
However, there's one thing that troubles me. If the cables could have been broken by any small bump, then wouldn't have been snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
Your Honor, I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the courts, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well, let's hear it. Who or what is that caused the cables to break?
Well, hold on, let me get something to drink, because doing Mr. Payne's voice really doesn't number on real vocal cords. That's better. Some water, you know. Anyway. Yeah, it says that it was Phoenix that pushed them into the cable. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's testimony?
He said that after he touched the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that
the lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline? In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. But he wasn't doing an intent of murder. He just didn't want Doug to talk badly about his girlfriend.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. It was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right, the victim banged into the pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. Then the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable on the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. Then all fingers point to Dolly, because she was the only other person there.
Order in the court.
Huh, the lamentations of my enemy. I've longed to hear them.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct.
Mr. Judge, may I say something? Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them. What?
What the?
Please, just one more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge?
Of course, it's all right. Go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show true colors.